Hey everyone, CVA here, bringing you another video, and today we are going to talk about the Bully King. Yes, that was a thing. The bully, the jock king of Columbine High School, Mr. Rocky Hofschneider. Now, Rocky graduated in '98, so he was a year older than Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold, the Columbine shooters. He was the apex predator of the school, 215-pound, two-time state champ wrestler. This was a big boy to be in high school. So for my listeners out there that have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm going to start from the beginning and give you a crash course. Here we go. Brace for impact. Before the shooting happened at Columbine High School, Rocky Hofschneider set the bar for what he could get away with and what other people should strive for in Columbine High School. For example, it is public knowledge, this isn't rumor, he actually put his hands on his girlfriend on school grounds and did not get in trouble for it. Even the girl's parents went to the principal and demanded something to be done about it. Not a damn thing was done to him. He is also the student that had the $100,000 Hummer, and he'd park all day in the 15-minute parking spot. Why? Privileged. He was the all-star of the school. Now, hey, I'm not bitching. If I can get away with parking in the 15-minute parking all day, you're damn straight. I'm gonna do it. I mean, I'm not even mad at him about that. I'm actually impressed. But the thing that I don't think he realized he was doing until probably, modern day now, he probably does realize, but he was setting the bar for other people to follow him because he had followers. He had people that respected him and idolized him and said, hey, he got away with it. Why can't I? And also, more importantly, those other students saw it happening and the teachers saw it happening and the students saw the teachers did nothing. There's your key point, everyone. The students saw the teachers do nothing when Rocky did something. So the students said, hey, Mr. Saw him push that girl into a locker. Shit, I can do it now. He's not going to say nothing. We can blame Rocky Hofschneider all we want. We can throw sticks and stones at him all day long. What it comes down to, the teachers let him get away with it. Because at the end of the day, he is a high school kid. He's a teenager. And he could be told to sit the fuck down, you're done with that shit, or even worse, take him off the wrestling team. I bet you he'd straighten out real quick if that happened. But did it? Absolutely not. Because what was priority back then? What was priority in late 90s USA? Status. Shit, I say like late 90s USA. Shit, it's still today. Actually, it's probably worse. People idolize like Kim Kardashian and shit like that. Like, okay, and moving on. Okay, stay focused. And a little side note here. Yes, Eric Harris did name drop Rocky Hofschneider in his journal. But just keep that in the back of your mind. Now, let's go after the shooting. The shooting's taken place. It's over. Journalists and news reporting is now running rampant in Littleton, Colorado. Here's where things get interesting. A journalist named Mark Ames for The Exile, he attacked Rocky Hofschneider. But people are forgetting one very important detail. How did Mark Ames, the journalist, get Rocky Hofschneider's information? How did he know about Rocky Hofschneider's existence? You ready for this? All of the students at Columbine were saying, that's the guy right there. That's the apex bully of Columbine High School. That's the guy right there that said he was going to catch my son on fire because he's a Jew. That's the guy that would hold me down and do body twisters on me until I have welts on my body. That's the guy that Principal DeAngelis would go out of his way to protect so nothing would happen to him because he was an all-star wrestler and he put trophies on the shelves in the hallways. Now, if Rocky ever bullied Eric and Dylan, that is uncertain. Now, Eric did know about Rocky Hofschneider. He knew about him. Like I said, he name dropped him in his journal. But when Rocky was asked off the record, he said no, he did not know them, which is very possible, very possible. But it's also very possible he's lying. So, will we know for sure? I don't know. Let's hope. I'm pretty sure since this video's been on, I've said his last name like 3 different ways. Whatever. So in the description, I have Mark Ames' article. You guys can go check it out, but I'm going to read you my favorite part of it, and it's near the end. Here we go. And I quote, I'd also like to ask the readers to consider what justice would be appropriate and send in your entries. I don't call for something like physical harm or property damage, although I would certainly understand it. Remember, Rocky is a big, mean hog, but he's also an incredibly stupid, evil piece of shit. Jesus Christ. That means he's got vulnerabilities wider than a Maginot Line, which you can exploit. The goal is justice. Let's ride the fucker straight to alcoholism and antidepressants. That is the best way to mark April 20th. But Mark Ames messes up one thing. He accidentally gets Rocky and his brother Dusty confused at one point and switches the names. And this made Rocky come out of hiding and email the journalist. Here's the email. Get ready for this. You pretend to be above the rest of us, a god that knows and sees all. I would like to know, though, that if you're the god of journalism and know so much, how can you confuse my younger brother and myself? Two completely different people on record. He is a good person, sinless in all his life, doing the best he can. Myself, on the other hand, is the exact opposite. I am the sinner, not the saint. I don't deny that I have not lived the perfect life in the eyes of most people, but who honestly can? I regret none of my past, as will I regret none of my future. If you think you will scare me into the corner, think again. I'm not like you. I don't run and hide. I fight my own fights, and I always have. If you're going to talk about revenge, don't call upon those that have the balls to do it. Do it yourself, coward. I'm not hiding in another country. I'm still here, unlike yourself. Before you write any more of your blasphemous articles accusing the innocent, I would appreciate it if you would go back to Journalism 101 and relearn that before you make any accusations against the people. You should consider the consequences, because God himself knows that if anything happens to my brother and his family, you will know firsthand how truly fucked up I am. All the things that are certain in life, death being the most certain. As far as you and your family are concerned, that's a close second. Unfortunately, Rocky did not reply back to that. It was pretty savage, although on both sides they're both pretty big dicks to each other. Here's one thing though I didn't see happen. I didn't see Rocky get any type of interview, or he didn't get to say his side of the case, and I think he deserves to have his side be said. So, Mr. Hofschneider, if you're out there and you want your side of the story be told, come on the show. We can talk. We'll do a voice recording over Skype, put it up on the channel so people can hear your side. Well, other than that, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe, and as always, thank you for hanging out with me. Take care.